What's up, guys? Welcome to the Hard Carry, where we're carrying CDL matches from Twitch straight to you. I'm here today with my co-host Catalyst. What's up, Cat?
What's going on, Nev? What's going on, chat? Today we got some pretty nice games going on. For our first game, we got Seattle versus Toronto. Both losing their games yesterday, but both had a powerful performance. Yesterday's Ultra games were actually really close, especially at first hard point. But now we're getting into it with Kleenex off the break.
We were in our major 3 qualifiers. They were
Yeah, Pred yesterday on fire. 15-6 for the loss in S&D. Pretty crazy.
That's painful too. It's so painful.
But they were playing against Atlanta FaZe, so very, very easy to lose a match like that.
Provide a little bit of a cushion between you and Rocker.
Yeah, so the pressure is on.
Seattle started on the good side. We'll see if they can capitalize and keep that B2 spot.
Trying to put a small break, but he keeps on wanting the backwards.
As we get early into this P1. Back and forth, scrappy with Toronto spawning.
Looks like the one to put Kleenex on the hill, but honestly, in my opinion, Kleenex would have just rushed spawn from underwater.
Yeah, he probably should have tried to get P2.
I mean, there was like, what, 20 seconds left on hill?
Hixie's on the long route.
Ooh.
That was a gunny.
Dirty work type of player, and right now he is doing it too.
You're about a second ahead of me.
And look at what that does.
Oh, off the helmet.
For the Ultra, tosses really a stun off of the chest of his teammate.
Not bad though.
Things begin to collapse. Thankfully for Surge, they will stabilize and handle what was a very pesky play coming in from the rookie.
Yeah, Hixie almost made that play happen for Toronto. They just could not take care of the SMG duo on the side of Seattle Surge, as they were able to combine for 3, break in through the front, but instantly
Ultra still have,
yeah,
they flipped them.
On back with only 30 seconds left. It's looking like it's gonna go to
inside with the 2.0 so far with the 3 streak happening.
Surge to hit that early rotation.
His first year MVP for Toronto Ultra hasn't left yet.
And one thing too, Jay, that we were talking about it when it came down to the
I know, he got rookie, didn't
he?
Yeah, he was rookie of the year, but Kleenex has been there the same amount of time.
It was obviously a dub yesterday for Toronto. That now makes it 5 in a row in terms of Hydro hardpoint W's.
Kleenex has been there a little longer even.
It's based off of their breaks.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think he was on bench for him in good 2019.
For Seattle, a great opportunity at that last hardpoint. That chance gets squandered.
Everybody playing for the Toronto Ultra right now, just a little fun fact, been on the bench prior to playing starter for him. Every single 4.
For the rest of the teammates.
Oh, this is great work so far from Seattle Surge. They're making sure that they block those.
Sib was on Atlanta FaZe's bench in Cold War. He got a ring.
Eventually he does get cut down.
No, he didn't.
30 seconds uncontested so far, which now leads to Seattle Surge taking the lead for now.
He doesn't get a ring for being a sub.
Yeah, they do. Pentagram got one last year for being on the Thieves, yeah.
Those spawns for next. That's why you see Inside already backing his way up.
So Pentagram is a freaking ring carrier.
Ring carrier.
Yeah.
Never played a day of pro. Not in a long time anyway. I think he was in Black Ops 4. Or one of those kind of older games before the, like during the CWL, not the CDL. Because they don't count those stats from the old league.
I think because FaZe did win Cold War, didn't they? Am I just tripping?
Yeah, FaZe won Cold War.
So Civ does have a ring.
Because Ultra came in second from like a huge losing, like they were in a loser bracket and had a monster streak. And they came in second, I believe.
Look like Toronto Ultra going to be able to take the lead right on back. But let's step aside and let's go to the comms with Seattle Surge. See if they got some fight until I'm going to the next hill.
He's gonna hop up sign. I'm playing my Ray. He's gonna hop up sign. Yeah, that means Hixie sign.
Okay, I'm running back.
Sign.
No, he's open, challenge you guys. Open, challenge you guys. Open, outside. Nice. One on the back. Go.
Trying to hit. So when you go top close, he's gonna hold it left. Yeah, I stunned her close. I'm trying to kill the guys pushed up. I stunned him close. He could be lower. He's on the sign. Okay. I naded close.
I'm top close right now.
I got naded.
I'm trying to heal the team. I don't see him on the god rock.
He's on the god rock. He's lying down.
We cannot kill that guy.
He's on the god rock laying down.
Rune's dead.
On the god rock. He jumped down. Close right. Yeah, I'm trying.
Top plat and god rock.
I'm right in the back.
God rock and then
top. I stun him. God rock. Weak. God rock dead. God rock dead. I stun back door in front. There's 4 in front. I'm trying to work top. Window side top weak.
I go native God rock. I'm in front. Window side top.
Top weak. Top
in front door. Top in front door.
Top plat in front.
Top.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you.
I'll come on.
We're coming, bro. We're coming.
They cut on you.
Back door.
Great little check in there with Seattle.
They sound calm, but a little. Like, they don't
What? Why does Mac?
know what's going on.
Why does Mac sound like Damon Carlabarlo?
Keep this one competitive, but to keep this one
I thought I was listening to Karma. Not just because like anything he was saying, he just sounds like him.
Right.
Into this game, but
Oh, yeah.
like we said, Jay,
I mean, Karma, nobody talks like Karma does when it comes to like the things he says. That dude is some mastermind of Call of Duty. Yeah, it sounded a little mixy for me. Like they weren't following Call Outs, or like, I don't know. Someone panning out for me on the
Definitely a little bit rushed.
Yeah. Maybe not quite panic. You can like almost tell that they knew they needed to do something, so they were just like maybe jumping in too quick and feeding kills.
That was an ego chow.
Player 4 from Toronto on the left side, so a bit of chaoticness and
Accuracy.
Alright, Ice Man.
On to Hixie, as he will have more competition to deal with, not expecting player 4 to be here. It is all
Did you hear yesterday when they were calling Kleenex a moist tissue?
Oh, I didn't like that one bit.
I lost my shit, bro.
I said I don't like that one bit. I said if I was Kleenex, I'd be pissed off.
Like, he was laughing, and I was like, and then I cracked up hard, and he was like, what's so funny about that? And I told him, I was like, wasn't that a masturbation reference? And then he lost his shit even more because he didn't, like, think of it that way, I guess.
He's just gonna move right back for free until he gets cut down by Kleenex.
Bottom dome is such a power play while you have Hill.
Mac is able to find two. They're able to get the break.
I've never realized that until just now.
One in the
So
back
yesterday,
toward the back lines, he's wanting to join alongside the rest of the squad mates waiting for the
for
pitch, but the kills are not happening.
actually,
a nice 4 down for
force
Surge.
But
as we said, a
they
chance
also
for them to
control
break
on Hydra
P2,
today
they
in 12,
seize it,
just bugs.
and they will have the lead.
And I feel like
Now
Hydra
moving
is a
into
viable
next,
thing
and
for
based
control,
off of that,
honestly, for
and
Ring.
now allowed to
I just don't think they like the water routes for it.
I mean, nobody does, except for Shotzi, maybe.
I think they would probably do it if it wasn't for the water.
Starting to fly, starting to fry. And right now for Surge, it feels like they have got the confidence. See if they can make the break once more. And Scrap, a bit of an off game.
Scrap 9 and 19. Not a good start.
As he visits the respawn screen again.
Now, if you are the
Hope they
Ultra,
get back up after this game,
just
watch.
gotta make sure you're blocking those spawns when your gunfight towards the top half, but one player's able to sneak right on by. It's gonna be Pred with that dead silence invested. They're able to find 2 kills from the front. Pred finally strikes. Last player here is Kleenex. He gets taken care of, and that is a perfect break coming in from Seattle. Beautiful communication, beautiful setup on the pitch, which is now gonna allow them to walk away with this final 30 seconds. Toronto Ultra, gotta cut your losses, gotta set up for that P4.
Yeah, you gotta be frustrated, right? If you're Ultra in a situation like this, like, guys, there's like 28 seconds, but we have to go for the rotation. That's the way that it works.
I rotate on 35 seconds left.
Your losses. And right now for Toronto, you gotta hold a hill. This is really the situation that Seattle was in yesterday versus the LA Thieves. The hold's just not all that strong. Their last 2 HPs, it has been wonderful work from Seattle.
Nope, Scrap
On the
got
other side, Mac, he goes for a dip. He eventually falls. And so with that, Toronto handled business for the first wave, but there are plenty of Seattle players still here. One more gets dealt with.
Where'd Kleenex get attack 56 from?
Accuracy in the back.
I think
Kleenex putting in work with attack 56.
Those some big kills right there from Kleenex to secure those spawns for his team, allow them to flood on through the front.
Perfect setup for this
And
hill. Such a
continuously
money hill.
spawn Seattle Surge all the way across the map. Great shots from Hixie, not able to pick up the kill, but now that's going to be 3 dead.
Yeah, this one over here is hard to break.
So
Someone's set up.
Put one all the way in the back.
Yeah.
Have one watching water right there. And have one watching mid, and you got one in the hill.
Take care of Insight, the one player that spawns out.
They just broke it though, except for Kleenex is in the back.
I think they wanted to be broken.
And with that, the spawns are not going to be
At 10 seconds, kill me. You know what I mean?
Understandably so.
Right.
Given the positioning of their
Like, I'll take the death on purpose even. I've been known to do it like in Cold War. When I'd be anchoring and I'd be the last one on the hill, I'd literally just run at him, not even shoot. Just a fluke. Let's get an Ultra listening here.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on, but we're back.
It's okay, Jay. It's all right. Take it away, buddy.
Toronto Ultra, they're trying to hold on. Seattle Surge, even with the back spawns, gonna be able to win the trade battles. Pred finds the final one onto Hixie.
Seattle finally break. They cannot win on this hill.
They're still gonna be in the back. Seattle, they get all the information
But they can get darn close. And Ultra can actually pull it back within a tie game if they could get this time, but Pred just broke him.
I mean, it's still anyone's game.
Pred 27 and
Not looking
16.
pretty.
Looking good.
Surge, they have awoken on the second set of rotations. How was the third side going to
Also,
treat
what I
us?
learned yesterday,
And
never jump in the water
when
if
it
you're
comes
carrying a
into
knife
positions
secondary.
like this, at a stage in the game like
No?
this, you've got to take a look
No.
on the right side of your mini map.
You
It is
can't-
really
Not
all
unless you
going
want to be a
about
floater.
those two
You can knife in the
spawns, who
water,
can
but you gotta be up on them.
in primary
Right.
position of
If they
it,
got
who
a
can be
pistol, like,
in the
you
more
You can
know.
shoot in the water.
Currently
See, like
is going to
that.
Seattle. Mac with
Or
a great
if
awareness,
you're
is
on
able to
top of the
cut
water,
away
you
one,
can.
the flank opportunity.
Right.
All
Not
the
able to
secondaries
work
work
out for
underwater
him.
though, so like
Surge, they can
those
smell
like
victory, but Toronto
the
still fighting.
pathways.
A lot of times still to fight for
Look
it.
at
They want
Hicksy
to
all.
Yeah, still definitely a lot of times.
Looking
Seattle
at the
Surge
sky.
Yeah.
to win it if they still want to put the pressure on. As Sib is able to find two, but
If
they're
you can learn
sinking.
to
We
exploit
have to
those
make sure we're
like
not
land
able to give up
glitches
this
like
30
that, you
seconds
know?
Yeah.
and
But they're not
maintain those
glitches,
spawns
it's
for next.
whatever you're putting on
As
top of.
Toronto Ultra is still getting those
Oh,
warehouse
Mac.
spawns. You do have one player in Kleenex who wins a gunfight over towards Dome, but the spawns still have yet to flip. Seattle has done a great job of just keeping them off that point. But it's all about these next wave of gunfights. Last two players from Seattle
Let's
have
go.
to try to
Oh,
maintain this side of the map. for their
They
teammates.
have to keep P2 here. Wow.
Who do you want to
This is
win?
Toronto Ultra, the number one
Who do I want to
team
win?
in the game on
Yeah,
Hydro HP.
the series.
Now's the time to
Probably
We didn't do our
Toronto.
predictions.
It felt like he had a gunfight that was
I like
guaranteed,
Toronto.
regardless of
Yeah.
it.
Toronto's probably my,
Have now managed to make it towards
probably my
the
second favorite team.
overwhelm.
Good
I
break.
really like Queen.
Ultra
Good
taking
break.
over. That is a beautiful play to set up that pinch onto the
Try
player
to model
towards
my
back.
SMG
God,
work
the
off of
last
Toronto
two
could actually hold this out and win if, on this hill if they can hold up. Someone is behind him. Mac, he's got to make the play. He just got found. Now they have to hold.
Dead.
They are indeed, and now for
One right above Dome.
Coming up to tie game.
Nobody past that 50-yard line, and they have got to get a
It's
move
accuracy.
Ooh.
He's still top Dome.
Kleenex starting to go on a run. The
Oh no, he just went
Still
down.
doing it.
They just broke.
If that door didn't shut on Kleenex.
They can't win. They can't win. Just rotate. Just rotate.
Run, yo.
Win it here. It is about the race toward new.
Dixie's already
It's the
on, kinda
rotation.
on it.
It's all on Hicksy.
Oh, that was a good spawn for Mac. He got a mid-map spawn.
Sip takes down.
Oh, that was it. That spawn won it for him.
Ooh.
Wait, scrap with too big. Oh,
What a great game. Seattle take game one.
Mac was gifted a mid-map spawn there, bro.
Ooh, gifted hard.
And then it left Mac and Civ both get on the point there on new, and they just held them all off because they can only single chow.
And come away with the huge game one win.
Man, what an ending to that hard
That was
one
crazy.
was, man. If accuracy does not find his way towards
I only
top
redeemed
dome,
one set
and
of
make
double
his way
XP
to that
yesterday
contest
just
in
'cause-
towards P2,
oh, no, 2 sets.
I thought Toronto Ultra were going to be able to
Wasn't in
close
my
it
room
out
all day.
there, but once he contests that point, his teammates then attack from broken. You flip the
31 and
numbers,
27 from Sib, 33 and 22 from Insight,
We're at 31 and 24 with 21 untraded kills.
25 untraded from Sib, 27 from Insight. What is he doing?
Insight was on one, bro.
And he was 151 on the hill.
They were trying, bro. They were trying the hardest. Scrap needed to pick it up. Hate to talk about your boy like that, but he might need to shut his mouth and pick up a controller from time to time. Oh, sick burn.
Oh man,
For all you
19 and
scrappy
32.
fans out there.
Two-piece after two-piece, every single time Seattle Surge needed him to do so.
Accuracy with a 3-second hill time. Pred with a 2 average hill time.
Victory. I mean, obviously, as we know, it was chaotic. It was Toronto who started off so great. As we'll look through the
Average hill time is average time you get per hill.
Yeah.
That one don't really matter that much.
I mean, well, honestly, bro, like, how everybody plays in ranked and stuff is stupid. You don't need 3 people on hill.
No.
Ever.
No.
And, like, that's why I get so butthurt and, like, people, they get on to me for, like, I'll go, like, 36 and 12 with, like, 12 seconds on hill. And they're like, oh, you can't get in the hill because we'll lose in ranked or whatever. And the randoms will start bitching at me. I'm like, are you guys on drugs or something? Like, do you not know how to play?
Yeah.
That was my small thing.
You needed something to stand on. The thing is,
You on drugs?
Dude, for real, man. Don't talk to me while you're inebriated. Unless I'm inebriated.
Oh.
Equally.
But I saw accuracy put a couple bullets in the Mac there.
Some strays. Bread looking pretty today, boy.
It sure as shit looks like they're playing in a kitchen. Did you see that?
They might be, man. They might be. Toronto's crazy.
That was fucking Seattle.
Oh, Seattle? Alright. Just take over the local cattle baron.
LC, they'll search and destroy next.
We're having a watch party news.
Hotel control, good start for Seattle.
Yeah, great start. I feel like Ultra's going to take S&D. Ultra's going to take control. Seattle's going to take hardpoint again, and it's going to come down to S&D.
That control's a real swing, man. I saw yesterday, Boston had 2 maps up against Toronto. They took the fucking hardpoint, and they took the S&D. And then the control completely swung it, because Toronto won control, Toronto won hardpoint, but then Toronto lost the fucking game 5 to Big Beans and Boston yesterday.
Nero too, bro.
Nero's insane. You know what? You know why I always, whenever I look at Nero, I know he's gonna be fucking good. He just always he's got that same look on his face no matter what.
Oh yeah, just locked in.
He is just he's like that Hook locked in. Like when Hook gets locked in, he's just like
on stage and he's locked in.
He's just fucking. He's just looking straight. He's not commenting. He's not talking. You know, he don't talk shit. You can just tell he's just ready. And I was just like, that boy can shoot. That boy can shoot.
And he can move. That dude can move. He knows when to get off his ass and get somewhere. You know what I mean?
You know why?
Yesterday.
Those you know the short guys have a advantage in shooters. Man. You know
they call that a Napoleon complex.
It's because the neural pathways from your brain to your fingertips are shorter on short guys.
No.
So they have a quicker reaction time from their brain to their fingers. You know.
No, you know. Anyway, coming in the match too. We got S&D on our side.
Yep. I had it muted that time so that we could. We were just
I was like, it's his brain size as to scale with his body.
Yes.
At least the last time we saw them play this map, they were able to end Atlanta phase.
So that's why the tiny tears are so good.
That's a very big thing. If you are Toronto Ultra, you gotta come out with that same momentum like you did.
We're going in. It looks like a fast day.
Screw the record. It was like 3-4. Now we're 1-0. We are.
Ooh, shut the doors behind him. I like that. What a gentleman.
Triumph indeed. A 6-3 win, as you said last time. They faced off against Atlanta FaZe. Into round 1 we go.
Yep, that was the started. Fred was already on it. He was on my spot. When I played defense, I go straight there. Whoa!
How about that round from Surge? Accuracy gets the first blood, and look what happened.
What the hell happened? I was looking at a text. That shit was just over in an instant.
We're definitely not losing this round. Great job from Seattle to put the pressure on through bottom mid. One thing that Toronto Ultra do struggle with is simply their attacking rounds. They're awful when you get that bomb down, but even if you don't get it planted, Seattle Surge were there for every single engagement. They walk away with round 1.
I think my dad pin's finally running out.
Yesterday, that really was kind of eye-opening, man. It was just the performance from Pred and just the lack thereof for the rest of the squad. I mean, Pred has been on an
I got another one, but
lately in Search to Destroy.
It's like mostly distal with, and I ain't trying to even plug it in.
Wonderful team ace off the rip that maybe is starting to improve things. We talked about game 1. It was a team victory.
I love how they could just look up, like immediately and throw a grenade and have it land exactly where they wanted it to land.
Some guy.
Like a snap up and launch and it lands, you know, at the feet of whoever. I love when that happens. I hate when it happens to me though.
Oh, that's a good job right there from Kleenex to find those 2 kills. Bomb's now going to be down towards top flat. His accuracy is able to get that angle from top radio. Takes down
Don't kill him.
This is his favorite spot yesterday, all control.
Leave him alone, leave him alone.
Again, but now in the 2v2, Kleenex is going to invest that dead silence.
He's all picking up bomb and accuracy
shooting
at him.
So what's the play call coming in from Seattle? Do they decide to route this bomb all the way towards B? Because Toronto have full mid-map control now.
It's something that both squads are going to be feeling about in this
Like
situation
Toronto
like
has
this.
advantage.
Toronto, the SMG, Seattle,
Both
the
bomb
ARs.
sites.
I know an
They're gonna
SMG
have to
doesn't
push
always
B.
mean that, but little things that you're thinking about.
Pretty sure that's
In
what
clutch
the
moments, what's the
commenters
weapons that
already
both
said,
players
but
could have? What's the
I'll
positioning that
also
both
say it.
players on the other side could have? Time begins to tick. The nades are tossed out. Toronto know that it's surely got to
Bomb's
be
going
a
down.
play it now. A little late to the party, but can play go through accuracy with Overwatch.
Ooh.
He's got
It was gonna be
both.
doubles. I was
Not only
calling
can
it
he do
before
it at
the
the start
play
of
even
rounds,
happened,
but he
but
can
Right.
do
right.
it at the end. A big
I saw as soon as
2v2.
he started shooting,
His
I was like,
accuracy
doubles.
cleans them both up. And
Yeah.
speaking of two, Surge now 2-0 up.
I mean, it's like,
Oh, man,
I
that's
do,
just good
I
work
do.
right there from Seattle. Even after
I
getting
got it.
first blood,
He's like, it's just like
Clinics
Optic.
finding 2 massive kills on the round.
Yeah, shut up.
Accuracy, the
Don't say
Iceman.
that.
No pressure to his
Optic
name. He
Cold
finds
War.
that first kill
Yep.
onto
Museum.
Insight.
Or not
They
museum,
wait to close
Moscow.
out. They know that they were not able to spot
Moscow,
any of the
yeah.
SMG players
I
trying to
love
hit
that
around.
map. It was so good. It's
So
such a good
he's
map.
That
working
was
towards B. Sib gets
Peekaboo
the
elevator
actually holds the
escalators.
cross. He's able to find
Yeah,
the final
peekaboo
2 kills
eskies.
on the round. Already 4-0 to start the session.
Dude, I was peekaboo everything. Peekaboo rat hole.
Start to wake up a bit.
Remember
Already
that? The rat
first
hole?
pattern. It's really that two-piece from Kleenex that has been it so far for them. Another first blood. This time it's going to come in from Mac. So
Wait,
with
did
that,
he just
you
knock
can
him
see
out with a
Kleenex, he's
door?
on the high. He just lost his SMG duo.
I don't
Now,
think you could
That
do
was
that,
the
but
funniest
that was
thing I've ever
awesome.
a tumble.
Right, it was like perfect timing. He just like blasted through the door. Fucking the dude dropped.
Oh, we surely can't show a replay
Seattle
of
is
that.
on point right now.
That's not good.
Yeah, Mac.
They're
Might
looking
get locked up for
special.
murder right
Oh,
there, 'cause
what?
That is unacceptable. What? Insight. You
somebody
gotta
check
be able to
my
win that
sequence.
gunfight, but Mac with the snap.
We need
no
a check.
hesitation
We need
on the
PC
push.
check.
Yeah.
Another dominant
Yeah,
defensive
we need
round. Seattle Surge,
Hall of
they're
Shame
just
and
shutting
Bad
down
Boy
that
being
A
in
push.
here right
You
now.
saw Hixie. He was just jumping into that A bomb.
Is that
no
too real?
hesitation, and he just wasn't ready for
Wait a
that player
second.
in towards sight. Probably want to get your teammate to assist you in that play, but once you get bombed down, once you get that first blood, you saw
Wait
Surge
a
was about to
second.
come in. Sid was able to cut down another
Oh,
2.
okay. I know how to hit that jump
It's
now.
been flawless search
I
and
paid
destroy so
attention
far
that
from
time.
Seattle. Only 2 deaths for the
I
entire
miss it
squad.
every time. It's because I jumped too early, I think.
That definitely puts it into perspective a
Ooh,
bit.
Kleenex.
Oh, and Kleenex, a moment
Ooh,
where you think,
buddy.
okay, here's Toronto's chance. Here's their opportunity. It's almost as if Seattle knows exactly where Kleenex is hiding. Looks to make his way up toward top office, but it
All right,
is
everybody turn on their sound
accuracy.
EQ quick.
First blood for him. He's able to answer, and with that, what did Toronto do?
Scrap, get
Scrappy
some fucking
trying to stay
information
alive,
over
but
there
not
to
having a
give to
great
his
map one
teammates.
performance, and so far,
You need some
0-3
info because
for
he ain't getting no
Toronto.
kills. There you go.
And so does Scrappy.
Turn on that,
Keeping this
bro.
one alive. They've got numbers.
See,
Oh,
now
that's good
Giga
stuff right
Scrap's
there from
coming
Scrap to
alive.
Get that kill and get out with his life.
Coming
Giga
alive.
Scrap.
The information onto Sip as
Yeah.
well, but look at Pred. He's just
Never mind.
waiting for his chance to shoot.
Uh-oh.
They're coming right behind Scrap.
Giga
Also
Pred, oh
get
no.
out.
Giga Pred.
Now he makes it a 2v2.
The pedophile.
Oh God, no! Don't say that. The Predator.
I hope that
We'll call it Predator and just know that that's what that means.
It's the Predator file.
That's a little better, I guess.
Yeah. I hope we don't get hit
Now
for that.
finding
My
himself in a
bad.
1v2. As
That's
we
what
said, the
Boogie
bomb is
calls
going to
them.
get planted, and it will. Kill yet to go his way. And now the engagement
What do you
is
think
good
about that
favor.
new muzzle
Tosses out a
attachment?
nade. He knows
After
both
the
players
update.
have got to be in.
I haven't fucked
This
with
spot
it.
The
is mattress.
spiral. I have it on. I even have it on my pubs Vaz. No.
Opportunity. Kadixi sees it. The chance.
Oh!
Oh, insane.
There's man, he should have ran. If he once he killed Pred, he should have turned around and ran. He might have been able to get away, but he ego chowed.
All right, let's play a game called What Ethnicity is Sid?
Sib?
And Surge.
Looks like he's
Also-
Pacific Islander, like
that's
like
what I
from
was gonna
Hawaii.
4-0
Like
for
Hawaii
Seattle.
or
They're simply not
Trinidad.
making
No,
any
not Trinidad. They're
mistakes.
darker.
Even in 2v3 situations, they're finding a kill, making it a manageable play.
But
And
I
then
don't know.
taking out the last player to force it to a 2v1. I thought Hixie
I don't even know his
stood
last
a
name
great
or his
chance at
name.
clutching that round, but with no dead silence. All the
Let
sound
me
cues
pull
are
up
going to
the
be on
Lord
the
to
side
get
of
some more
Seattle
fun
Surge.
facts for our chat.
Now up 4-0 in the series.
I like this little game they've been playing where you guess the. I got everyone but Hydra. I guess that was Simp and it was Hydra.
Dude, I guess Slasher and Hydra presently off the silhouette alone.
Great stun for information.
What got me was it said that he made grand finals in his first 3 years. I thought that meant like grand finals of the champs.
Nah, yeah, they count each major event as
Right.
a tournament.
So I thought they meant champs grand finals. So I was like, wait. So that's why I said simp on that one.
Dante Gray, Gray.
Oh yeah, it's Dante Gray. He might be like from fucking Detroit.
Shit. Chicago and shit.
To close out the round, finally.
Fuck. It's from Skid
Toronto
Row.
able to stop that bleeding. This great pressure over towards the courtyard. The takedown accuracy.
He's
Detroit
gonna kill
isn't
them
in
clean.
that-
Toronto Ultra in full.
This time around.
Wait, no, they're not in full control.
Now down 4-1.
Yeah, it's 4-1.
Yeah, wait a second.
Surge was in full control. That was the first one that Toronto won.
They're still in control, man.
We saw it for Toronto yesterday. One thing
They
that
only
they
need
were
two
really good
more.
at was making those mid-round
Ultra needs
adjustments,
5.
even though they did lose both search and destroys. That's one
But
thing
when
that
you
this
start
team is
thinking
great
like
at
that,
doing.
that's when it
So
goes downhill for you.
hopefully they start to
You
read
can't
the
think like
setups on the
that.
side of
Oh, we only need
Seattle
2 more to get these
Surge. You already
wins.
see it
That's
on
such
this
a bad way to
defensive
think.
round. Kleenex pushes his way towards Kegs. He's getting a couple sound
Because then
cues.
everybody's like
Pressure's
trying to
gotta come over
rush
towards
in and get
B-side.
the kills and get the win, you know? Instead of playing careful and methodical.
More than one thing has been thrown. So for Kleenex, the
he
information is there.
saw
The
that.
comms are known. Over at
Yeah, I
field,
think
we've
so
got
too.
2 Seattle Surge members.
I think Seattle
What
saw
does
him.
Toronto do with this info? Early shots exchanged. Kleenex not able to find the kill.
Oh.
He jumps
Up
out
in my
toward
spot.
middle.
That's my
And
new
Brett's
spot
gonna
over there, by
drop
the
him
way.
there. So
Yeah.
for
Plant bomb
Toronto,
on A.
like I said, it
for
feels
that
like they have
spot
all
every
the
time.
information in the world,
Yep.
and somehow they not only get
I
killed for the
figured
first,
out the
but
mechanics
second
of that
and the
spot, and I like
third.
it.
Scrappy now left in a 1v4. How quickly this
Oh, he's
round
dead.
has gone the other way.
Yep.
Oh my.
5-1.
Seattle Surge.
Seattle
Perfect game.
playing good. What is
Send
up
two
with
players over
Toronto?
towards fields. You get the guys that like to be aggressive in through Kegs
Woke
Alley.
up late, man.
To
Had
peek
those
through
breakfast
Kegs.
They
burritos and
woke
got
up
all
late
sluggish.
yesterday too.
Down,
They
he
got
runs right into
messed
the
up
first
yesterday
one into
too.
Fred. Then
Not like
accuracy,
this.
he
They
so
didn't get
far
messed
has
up
had the
yesterday.
number on inside.
Yeah,
We
it's
talk about those
All
island
those games, all
gunfights.
those matches were
So he was
close,
able to
bro,
take him
except for
down
maybe
once
one
again.
that I can remember.
And when you take down that last player that was in towards the
Dante.
site,
I
you
did know
that
that.
Scrap had to be that player over
Yeah, I
towards
knew that too. I
B-bomb,
didn't know his
1v4
last name, but I knew his
situation.
first name.
No
I just couldn't
hesitation.
remember.
Don't even work the bomb plant. You go for the beatdown to now put yourself at game point.
I just don't know like what that round was though, Jay. Like it just looked like for Toronto, you got everything. Like you got the angles covered.
Fire!
Sloppy
That
around.
worked.
And now,
Oh my God, they
one round
listened.
away,
Fire!
Surge from quickly going
Win!
up 2-0. First the defending Major
Ooh.
3 champions. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but how can you
Civ
not?
7-1.
Looking at the way this
Oh,
game has
geez.
gone so far. An instant 2v3 now for
Oh,
Surge,
wrong
Civ and
corner.
Mac. And now just make it Civ.
Civ can pull
Able
us
to find
off.
The trade, 2 more to go.
1v2.
2 more to go.
See.
The bomb is now going to get planted. You might get some great timing if he just checks bomb, but going to pick up that SMG and get out with his life. Rotates his way all the way back towards lockers. Should be able to get an
You
engagement
know
here
someone's
soon.
up top with the bombs down on that side. You
I'm
know
confused to
someone's
tick.
up there.
Tib.
Alright, there's one. Now you know where the last guy
Element
is.
of surprise.
Yeah.
They'll drop another insight.
I think he's just waiting for him to see if he's just gonna
versus
chow.
A round that could close out the game, or maybe one that could start to spiral a bit of a comeback.
Now he knows.
20 seconds to go. Sib, hearing the footsteps, knows exactly where Jamie Craven
I
is
forgot you could
hiding.
jump up there
Problem
from like
being,
that.
no dead silence. Does he go for the jump? Does he wait for
No, he's
Insight to
waiting for
go
the
for the
kill.
chow? And Insight, patience is going to pay.
He's-
Oh,
Toronto
inside at the
Ultra.
last possible
Regardless of how this gun
second. Was
engagement
not
goes,
going to give him
it is
shit.
gonna be their
And took the
round.
kill.
And Insight able to keep
I
alive for
wasn't
the
giving him
squad.
squat.
Insight's
Shaping
patient,
the game up
bro.
to this point, but it starts with clutches
Dude,
like that. It
That's why
starts
he
with
got.
rounds like
That's
that.
why he got Rookie of the Year.
Toronto
His first
finally
year
get their
in.
second.
Yeah, that was just good
Hyper's
work
still
right there
getting
from
Rookie of the Year.
Insight.
It's crazy.
Just keep that angle. Don't
don't even know how you
overpeak
do
because
that.
Sid was just waiting for him to turn that corner. But he knew dead silence was not going to be there for Sid. Sound cues are going to be on his side. You throw a couple shoulders towards that bomb. You know he's not defusing. The
You know who was
round is
playing
gonna
like
be
he
yours.
deserved Rookie of the Year
Toronto
yesterday was
Ultra.
Joe Deceives.
Now down 5-2.
Joe
Gonna send
Deceives.
Seattle
That
on
kid
the
was on
attack.
fire.
He even
I
got
think
some
if
Twitter
you are Seattle,
gas.
you got a
Yeah,
cruise
shit,
to
he was
work
on
with.
fire.
You call this in, you get your information, you plant the bomb over towards B.
They even went on Twitter and said Joe Deceives can play.
Instantly into this round.
I don't
Insight
follow
bringing out
Twitter
the
though.
Big guns. I think for Surge, they definitely saw
Just
that
tactical
flashlight
rap.
across the bat. They saw that glint from the scope pop up on the other side of the field. Nades exchange. Hixie with a bit of info. Scrap meanwhile his old good
Hixie
challenger
1 and
buddy
7, looking
eventually
good for your
found him. That is
strats,
the only
for your
layer of
fantasy.
defense that Toronto had on that side of the map. That is a quick plant and an instant retake position now.
That's
for
okay.
Toronto.
Pred's picking up the slack.
Now in the 4v3, if I'm Sib, I'm
He's
just
my
calling
captain
in this
too.
cruise. You want to get all the information on
He's
where
4
they're
and
going to be
4.
playing from. So he's just
Make it
holding
4.
down
Last
the
game.
angle. Matt finds his second on the round. Kleenex at least finds one onto Pred. But now in the 3v2 with only 30 seconds left, someone has to stick that defuse, and it's multiple players from Seattle ready for the push.
Actually, he actually has made his way into the site.
He
He's made his way into the site. He's made his
can't
presence
be-
felt with that.
Can't be defusing if you're shooting at the same time. So you
Why
need
was
to follow
accuracy
something out.
way the fuck across the map?
Yes.
Accuracy, you dumbass. What are you doing over there?
Right on the
He even
defuse,
tried to use the
Toronto.
sprint glitch that doesn't
Aware
work
of the
anymore.
players, aware of the map
Where you,
positioning
when you
and
lose
accuracy,
your
just
tactical
not
sprint, you
able
can
to
melee
get
your
there
gun,
in
and it
time.
gives a little bit back to you.
There's plenty of
You got a
irons
dolphin
tried
dive
to do
now.
that to get there, and it
Hold
still
on for
didn't.
now. Toronto stay alive
But
based
they
off
patched
the
that. I
narrow-
don't think you could do it anymore.
narrow plays.
And it doesn't work with a knife. I found that out.
That could be a game-changer round. Right there, Seattle. They were able
Why
to
was
find that first one. You
accuracy
get the bomb
way
out
the
over towards B. You
fuck
still
over
have
there?
some
They
with
planted the
cruise
bomb
missile.
for that
I'd like to
side.
see him just invest
Well,
that.
they call him
Get
the
the
Iceman
information,
'cause he
even
lives
if
in
you don't pick
Antarctica.
up a kill, so your teammate's able to stop properly around it.
Fucking
But Toronto
idiot.
Ultra, and more specifically Hixie,
The South
goes
Pole, not
massive
the
to
North
clutch
Pole.
up that round for Ultra. Stay alive in this search to destroy.
You'll get
Now
copyright
down
stuff for
5-3.
saying
They're
North
gonna
Pole
slow
on
this
team.
one down.
North
Every single
Pole?
time they've been
Okay, yeah.
aggressive in towards A, Seattle
It's a
has
clothing brand.
shut the door immediately. Now time is starting to tick. No one's budget.
We're not
Just
sponsored,
wait
by the
for
way,
your
guys.
info.
If anybody's listening that wants to
It's funny
sponsor
because I
us,
feel like
we don't want to be sponsored,
a few times
so
I've
get
watched
away.
Toronto on LSU, they've had some wild defusing games versus other
We'll take
squads.
sponsorship from is Razor
Already
and
into this round,
Hex
it is
himself.
a first blood granted for Ultra.
So keep that in
Fuck
mind.
no, if the Vegas Legion want me to make videos and put their logo on their shit, they pay me for it. We're
I'll
gonna
do
be
it
a
for London,
we're gonna be a
bro.
Vegas Legion channel. Shit.
Information
do
found
it for
top of the map is
LAG,
going to be
man, we
cleared
got
there
money.
for Surge. In the
You don't even
meantime,
got no money.
Rockets silence as Ultra looks to make their presence felt inside of the bomb site. Hixie looks to plant that one
And
down.
used it all getting
Warehouse
arsenal.
cleared, and now it is up to accuracy.
They're like,
1v3.
we're gonna need to back out of this
1v3.
venture,
That sounds still
this
not earned,
business
but this
venture.
might not be a round that you want to invest it in.
Ooh, Ultra coming back with a strong.
And Toronto Ultra,
Accuracy
man,
gonna
I told you,
regret
these
being
mid-round
way across the
adjustments, they're
map
starting to show
on
'em.
that one round.
Couple rounds in
Telling
a row
you.
to keep themselves in this search and
might.
destroy.
He
Now
just might.
down 5-4. If you are
Oh,
Seattle,
yeah,
the
he's
pressure
feeling it.
is
He's definitely
on.
feeling it now.
So
He's
in
in,
this next
he's in
round,
his feels.
Sibs
Yeah.
gotta use this cruise missile.
After that kill, oof.
And what-
That
wasn't
dude came down from the
Seattle up
heavens.
Yesterday, Jay, versus LAPs,
Yeah, they
or
were
am I
up
correct?
4-1.
Evans.
They were up 4-1, then they lost 4 straight.
Okay. Well, and one thing
Did you
too
see
is
yesterday
what
when
Toronto
Hazard
were up.
popped in front of
Were they
that
up
dude
like
at
4-1
luggage
yesterday
on
versus
hotels?
Boston? I wanna say
Versus
it's
I can't
Boston.
remember who he did it to, but he
Same
just
thing.
jumped down directly in front of him. I would have
My
shit my
word,
pants,
clutch
bro.
has definitely been
Where
a
we're
factor
not.
Both these teams have been playing. And right now,
Ooh, Sid pulled out the snipes.
talk about the heroics from the Ultra. As you called it, a streak. When are
Where's
we going to
Scrap
see it come
Snipe?
through?
What the
In the
hell's going
meantime,
on
for
here?
Surge,
This is a hard map to snipe on if you're not
time to bring
gonna
it
hold
in
down
on
that
the
B side or
attack.
whatever.
Get
Yeah,
all
for
the
A,
arrows
it's
positioned
hard.
for a B bomb site play.
But I feel like you can make it work for
Right now, it is
me.
all about
Like you
info.
just go to
Seattle have
radar
gotten it,
area.
I
and
saw
one
Octane
thing
snipe a
with it,
dude down there yesterday.
here
Bam!
comes Ultra.
Yeah, this might get scary because Ultra know what
If
play
you
they're
can
trying to
turret.
go for. You have Scrap working his way all the way around towards Cliff side. Should be able
Alright,
to set
Mev.
himself up.
You know how they call
Nice
Octane a
little
human
angle,
turret
but
in
Fred
form
is
of a
able to
human
find that first
UAV?
blood onto Hixie.
Let's have a little
Couple
fun
players
here.
from Toronto around the
If
site,
you and I
but
could
they're
give
all
each
getting
other
cut down.
nicknames like that for how we play, what would it be?
Now it's all up to Kleenex. It's all up to Toby.
Hold on.
He falls as well.
Let's do that on the break.
And
Hold on.
Seattle
Give me a second.
managed to stay
Seattle.
alive.
Take finally map 2. Gonna go up 2 maps to 0 over Toronto. Man, looks off. Yep, looks awful familiar to what happened yesterday against Boston. Toronto, slow start. Kind of get, like I said, swing control round. Can
Hopefully
maybe
not a swing and a miss.
control swing them back into a pacing that they can get something going. Hixie 3 and 8. Kleenex 10
Sib
and
on
8.
the opposite. Accuracy 8 and 4, even though he was in the loss or for the win. Never mind.
Those, yeah, they won barely. They
For some reason, I was looking at it wrong.
Nah, it was good. It was good shit. Pred 6 and 7, kind of slow, but good stuff. Good stuff out of
I
Seattle.
mean, if they won 6-4, Pred was doing his part. You know what I mean? That's how I look
Right.
at it.
Right.
If negative and your team's pulling out a win, you did something for your team. Because you can't win 3-4. It's impossible. On this level of play, anyway. I hate to look at stats and just, you know what I mean, use that as a facto.
No, Seattle played really well together in that game, except for that one moment where accuracy was across the map whenever they had planted the bomb. But
yeah, I think it was a strong game for both sides. There was a couple of human errors, but
slow start for Scrappy. He finally started to pick it up at the end, but really slow start.
Where did he end up going?
He was like 8-7.
Okay. On the losing team.
Yeah, on the losing side. So, pretty crazy. They're going to go to a break. So, we're going to... All right, so you said...
Also.
If I were to give you a nickname based on your gameplay...
Based on my gameplay. And I guess you can go on personality, too. But only, like, personality within the game. I'm like the human rotate or something. You know, something like that.
Let me think of a better one than that. The human rotator.
Well, I think that was a great example of what I'm going for, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm the human loudspeaker.
I would call you... I have a good word. I just gotta think of like a good nickname for it here. Like,
I have a description for you. I don't have a word for it, or like a name. For you, I'll just get the description. Your name or your profile bio is submachine gun #1, and we have 3 ARs.
I was gonna call you
man gets paid.
the poor man's karma.
Great value karma.
Yeah, because like you're good at everything. You try to keep the team together, even though we suck sometimes. And like, but then you gotta get in there and make plays. So you're just like the poor man's karma. You're just like the poor man's, or we'll give you great value pred.
I'll take karma, man. Okay, let me think of a good one for you. Because that one I gave you was just a joke. Because I want to go with the human something, right? I guess you can call me the IRL karma.
Yeah.
Like, I can't play like him, but I...
That's why it's great value, you know. It's close, but it's not quite, you know. You know,
quantity over quality, okay.
You know, if you squint and kind of look at it funny, you kind of look like karma. If you plug your nose when you eat it, it tastes just like it, you know.
Just like it. Might have to put some sugar on it. Ketchup, maybe.
3 good matches today after this one. It very well could be over right after this, so we could very well be hopping into
one.
Optic in London. What's up?
Okay, here's a better one. Okay, if we had to give each other a food for our gameplay, I'd give you the hot dog.
The glizzy, huh?
No. Maybe, like a slider. Like, since you're a subby, you're small yet impactful. And sometimes you come with cheese.
Sometimes.
The extras? Yeah, sometimes you have the extras.
You would probably be the great value meal.
Get the fuck out of here. Alright, now we're going cars, and you're a Pinto. Fuck you. Take that. You're a Geo Metro.
No, like, you know, it's a lot of food. You got a lot to handle sometimes, but if you can handle you can get a lot. You know, you get a lot for what you pay for.
All right, then you're literally anything you could buy with EDT. No hot foods, always cold.
Yeah.
Never wants to be there.
Hell no.
And also, I could give you away for money.
The Call of Duty Week is
You
presented by
away
the
for
GMC
money.
Hummer
I can
EV
replace you
pickup,
for
the
actual
world's
cash
first
anytime I want, but it's only going to be
all-electric
half as effective.
Yeah.
I got to trade you off for half
Call
price.
of Duty Week. The Call of Duty Week is brought to you by the new
This is
series
like
Citadel,
the new
premiering
strawberry
on
flavored
April
Dr.
28th,
Pepper they just
only
came out
on
with,
Prime Video.
but it's Mountain Dew for some reason.
Oh no, you know what you are? You're the Dr. Pepper flavored shake from Whataburger.
Never had it. You can't even relate.
Oh. That's why it's you, because if you until you have you don't need it, but then once you have you need it.
You don't want to know what.
Jay, so far throughout this series, I mean, this has been kind of crazy.
Once you have it, you don't even finish it.
over the Ultra. If you're new, Ultra just won
All right,
the
I got you then.
championship.
You know those
And you and I have
cheese
started
sticks
to have
from
this
Pat.
convo a bit throughout the series. And
They
even
look
with
like
Griff,
corn dogs.
From what we've
Yeah,
seen so
yeah,
far,
so
Toronto,
they're
they
just
lose
battered
yesterday to
cheese on a
Boston,
stick and
a
they
slow
put them in a
start to that
fryer.
series.
But when you get them
The
from
same thing
Pat
here for
and you
Seattle,
bite
our
into it, all the
defending
cheese
champions
is
are
already
about to
drained
maybe
out.
start
It's like laying the fires in one.
Is there
So
an
it looks
element you
good
think of
on
maybe
paper.
a championship slump? Like,
Then
are
once you
Toronto
get a bite, bro,
happy right now?
you
I
honestly
think it's
go spend your
definitely a
EBT.
case, man. When you win an event, you're probably thinking you're the best in the world. No team can touch you. So
Oh,
you're probably
man.
lacking off a little bit.
Too
No,
much
I
fun.
think I'd give you
You
ramen,
just
bro.
have to get back on that
Definitely.
Like,
front
I'll
row, 'cause all these other teams, when they're going up against Toronto
depending on
Ultra,
you
one of the best
when I
teams
need
in the
it,
game,
because
they
I
are
know I
on point.
can,
They are bringing their
which is a
A
huge
game.
compliment. That's
And right
gas.
now, Toronto, they're just
And
simply getting
also,
caught slipping. You saw those stats from Scrap.
no matter what's going on, you're always
overall
there.
in this series. This is the
You're ramen
MVP
noodles.
at Major 3. Just took over whenever his team needed
All
to.
right.
Poor man's food,
Now they have
but
to
honestly,
try
that's a little gas.
to complete a reverse sweep
I think
versus
I'd rather
Seattle
be
Surge.
ramen
They got
than a
all the way
hot
to
dog.
Game 5 yesterday versus Boston. It
A
fell
hot
short.
cheese dog.
Now they're on their best control.
All right, we're
now.
coming into control. The
Going up against
swing
not an easy
round.
opponent
I'm
in
bored with
Seattle as
Kleenex.
well. One of their better
It's taken out by
controls
Mac
for
at
both
L-Desk.
Both teams really good at this
Fucker.
map. I saw one was like 11-4, one was 10-5.
Yeah, this should be a good match.
3 stat
I'm excited to watch.
on B.
The stuns, man. Like, I feel like when I'm throwing a stun, I don't feel that it's going to be effective, but then when I get stunned, I'm like, oh my god, help me.
Yeah. Seattle took control back pretty quick though. Did give up 2 ticks.
Hard to argue. For a team to start off 0-2.
And see, that double arch is a good spot to play too, because you got eyes on both sides.
Yeah.
Plus spawn if you're on that side. Yep.
Vegas picking up that new player in Standing. They look like a completely different team. So
I think he jumped off, Fred jumped off catwalk a little too fast and gave Kleenex to call out. Give him that info.
And now with 2 minutes on the clock,
Or not.
one towards B. This is a great start for Toronto
Fred
Ultra,
just came in and
starting this
flattened
first
that
week.
dude. And another.
They did cap A though.
Down by headshot from
Only
Scrap.
need one more ticket B. And then a minute 50 to do it.
And Ace the hard, well, Ace the hard one to cap, I feel like if you're,
You just need a 4 down on either side.
you need a 4 on both sides, but I feel like B's a little harder because if the opposing team has top bedroom control, you're spawning on restaurant.
Right.
You're spawning at the kitchen every time. Like where Fred is right now, that's exactly where he needs to be.
Yeah. He's just giving them all the info from that sound EQ.
Yep. Well, I feel like Fred has integrity and won't use that, but we'll make believe and say he does. Honestly, if I was on PC, I'd be using that shit every fucking game. I don't give a food.
They said you could
Everybody
even do
else
it with the
knows.
mix amps back in, like, so you could.
Well, kinda. Not the way software can do it. Because you gotta think, bro. That's a piece of hardware. It has restrictions. It can only go so far. Software, dude, nah, you can, like, literally mold that piece of software to fit your exact gaming style. It's like a Cronus, but for your earballs.
Yeah.
Keeps the pressure slowed down. Toronto Ultra no.
They just need 1-4 down. Can they get it?
Oh, that's through the door.
Not with Pred playing like this, he can't. Oh, wait.
That's just cursed. Oh, no, no, he's using grenades. Fuck. Bro, what a waste of equipment. They took advantage
Uh-oh,
of it, too.
they're on, they're on. 1 left. They have to get him off. Nope, they got it.
Nope.
Toronto
Looks like,
won the attack
round
round.
1.
They go for the capture. And what started off is
What time do we start today? 1 o'clock?
Seattle started to have a great little moment. All it takes is one.
This one's only about an hour in.
To keep up with my drops. Well, I want my double XP because the new season is coming out in 10 days. So I'm trying to collect all my double XP I can because I'm out.
In towards top bedroom. Pred finds that kill towards top plat.
Pretty
I
much
wish they would give us battle pass double XP. That'd be cool. There's a slot for it. They just never give it to us.
Take care of him. Now you get the information. No players are put on towards bed. A couple of players are coming off a spawn. We can get on this
all the way out.
Stack it and win the trade battle. With only 1 second left, 2 stack was good enough to close out that round number 1. Now we get to watch.
Clean X, you already knew that was a bad idea. I saw the hesitation in your face.
Exactly right. Toronto, unbelievably solid when we talk about the defensive side on hotel control.
Not a good start.
You down for Seattle?
What you think when it comes down to the gameplay on the screen, but I mean, hey, Seattle, they've been very, very solid on the attacking side. So we've got great offense versus a great defense. We'll see who comes out on top in this round number 2. Toronto have done their job, and now it's time for Seattle
the snake
to do
pit.
theirs.
Sid's already after.
They're not even trying for it. They should be pushing to be.
They're just holding strong. They're playing for the
They
kills
should
on
be
the
trying to
exit.
get a hold of top
They're
bedroom
going to be fully set up, giving up this 8
for
point.
when
Now
B
have to
comes
play defense over
available
towards B
for Ultra
for 2
to
minutes.
or Seattle to go after.
They find a couple kills around the middle of the map, but at least Seattle were able to extend that time. Now it's all about wrapping back,
That was a nice
getting
kill
some
by
bedroom
Scrap.
control, or deciding a 4-man push through Sandy to take that backside.
Right now for Surge,
These guys are so good that the opposing guy that they're shooting at is prone. They're literally afraid to pop their head up to even toss a grenade because they know they'll die. That's insane to me, dude. Like, I'm so glad I don't have to play in lobbies like this.
You're in hotel control, but it's based off of numerous
These guys
little
can fucking
gunfights,
shoot, bro.
numerous micro details.
Fuck
that allow
yeah,
for you to
man.
be
Every
in a
single
favorable
one of
spot
them.
like that. Right now, Surge, they are
They get
hunting
paid
for it. They're
thousands of
searching
dollars a
for it.
month to just shoot these guys, to
Long-range
shoot
shots coming in
people.
from Civ. That's gonna set
Just to
up Pred
shoot,
to
bro.
eventually find that.
Not
So here
just to
comes
shoot.
Seattle.
There's
Two
a lot
members on
involved,
the
but
flank, one off the spawn and
Zip
one
is hard to work,
that
and I
currently
understand
finds
that.
himself over toward the bedroom. So here comes the pinch. How's it going to work out for Surge? Pred loses his
Inside,
pocket
you
against
had
it.
that,
Has to do the
bro.
work, and he's
Fred
able
is a
to.
monster.
Surge starting to stabilize as Toronto have awoken everybody over at this B zone.
Yeah, everyone's on this side of the map. They're just making sure that they're flooding over towards
Now
bedroom.
they just need to get
And winning
control
that
before they
trade
start
fight to
capping,
Scraps
and here it comes.
Hixie are able to find 2.
Accuracy once
top
again.
Only a minute left. Seattle,
In
they
no
just sent
man's
3 players
land.
back towards bedroom.
They
wanna
just
fight
need a
for bedroom
3-wipe
control.
one time in
Biggest
that
player
full
on the map is
control.
gonna be Accuracy,
Ooh,
who
Sid
actually
with
wins
a
that
good read.
gunfight on the
Or
flank.
72,
Sid also
whichever.
takes
As soon
down
as I
the
talk
team.
shit,
So
he wins
already
the
a 2v3
gunfight back there.
situation.
Right.
The close
Open
one's
it
still
up.
gonna be there for Ultra.
Caps his
What
curse,
else can
bro.
Accuracy get done?
Oh, Accuracy able to find another one. Still uncontested toward the back. Player 3 inside arrives.
They just need a good 3 down, and they could hop on that
In the
shit.
meantime, okay, well, back loses all of his squad mates. Still at least gets one segment done over at B. And as we said for Toronto, they were able to grab the entirety of the round. So
Itsu, nice read.
right now, Seattle still down by a decent margin and currently down in lives as well.
Seattle down by 5.
11v16.
Civ gun
Job to do, and that
scrap
timer
from
continues to
across
go.
the
30
map.
seconds.
That middle lane all the way from
This is all
fucking
you've got.
that elbow cut to goddamn B.
Sometimes one is all that it takes.
Yeah, with the
Seattle
probably
begin
with the
their attack, and
fucking.
Toronto look to
It was
hunker
attack
down.
56,
That's
but yeah.
Oh, dude,
It's
I can melt people across that Tarok map with that thing, bro.
Not able to get out.
Because I used to rate play builds.
You might have one shot.
Nope,
never mind. Nope, Scrap just shit on him.
The rookie
That 3 down I was
finally
talking about.
came alive in this series. 15 and 11 so far on a 5 spree. Going into round number 3.
Nope,
Toronto
Scrap just shit on him.
Hold strong
Yep.
on defense.
That is a wonderful
Drop the
confidence
toilet
boost.
paper.
Like I said,
1
after
minute.
winning that opening attack to see Scrap starting to
Get
things
that wet
going.
tissue out.
Super vocal right now, just given maybe the current KD, given the performance of the team. But after a round like that, sometimes that's all that it takes. Starting to get things going. Off of his first championship, wins MVP of the tournament. All eyes on Ultra coming into the Major 4 qualifiers. All eyes, especially onto him. Quite a confident young player, Jay. Definitely a very entertaining one at that. And oftentimes he is
Toronto Ultra gonna maybe try to make a comeback here.
that can maybe start to bring them back in this game and in this series. 2-0 start. We'll see if they can make it a clean 3. Long range shots actually with the Vaz. Problem being for him is that really no teammates are here.
Ooh, hack. Oh, what a havoc spot to play.
Yeah, it's tough right there for Scrap. He whips out that Vaznev, thinking that the pressure's still going to be coming from bedroom. He was just trying to play a corner, play for that one kill, turn that cruise missile, but Mac is able to shut him down. And Seattle doing a great job again, just maintaining map control.
Mac kind of beaming.
Out towards bedroom, keeping the kills scrappy. As Toronto Ultra this time around do not find that early pressure on towards B. They've only been able to find one kill this entire round so far.
I like what you did there, Jay, about the keeping it scrappy. I love that.
Like that?
Nice.
Like that?
See what you did there. Okay,
Yep.
all right. Well, Scrap, speaking of him, quickly makes
Scrap's
his presence
turning up.
right into the restaurant we go.
Trying to, 7-13.
Mac, well, he'll erase the other one. And so with that, really, the hostess can't
Mac knows
officially
he has to
see
wait
them.
for his
So
home. Now it's time to
27
push
seconds on
in.
the clock. Ultra, regardless of it, trying to get the full party here. The entire team is squadding up. Accuracy once more.
Ooh, Scrap.
Scrappy continues on
Holy
his
shit.
spree, now at 3 in a row, and
What a
with that,
laziness,
they
man.
will send
Holy
HC
scrap
forward.
crap.
While the scout's not there to find information, thankfully for Ultra, they maintain, they stabilize, and now they've got an extra minute to work with.
And Kleenex already finds himself in towards bedroom, so you see that catches Pred off guard. He gets
Ooh,
the read onto
double.
Sib. Now you have full bedroom control. All of Seattle are going to be over towards double dash. You can push right on forward. It's all about these next set of kills. Kleenex is able to find another. He's dolphin diving. He's pushing on the pressure, but he's not able to find that kill onto accuracy. Seattle able to find 3 kills, shut down that first push, and now force Toronto to reset.
At the same time, for Insight does not want to die in a position like this. If so, that could be dire to the map positioning for the rest of the team. So him staying alive right there instantly allows for them to be right back on this objective. So what could have been the last push now allows for this one to be a much more healthier one at that.
3 dead.
Eventually falls in with
That's
that.
3. They got a 3 stack.
Sib, the only player in ear's distance, has to get
Ooh,
something.
Sib
Oh,
going
but
ham.
Sib.
There's 2. Does he have a third? Vaznev in hand is ready for the
Oh,
challenge.
Scrap though.
Scrap's getting squirrely.
As it is all up to Insight.
Ooh, nice
Oh,
shot,
but
Fred.
Pred.
Ends up finding 2 himself. Surge will hold, and now for Toronto, 30
8
seconds
lives left,
to
30
go.
seconds.
They got one more push. Got one player, Kleenex, is trying to decide if he's going to work on the D flank or cut through middle arches. He's just going to try to team up with his teammates, fight through front bedroom, and that's a great way to start. Taking down Pred from top bed. Scraps with great shots to take down Mac off the God Heady. Seattle just have to win a couple
Uh-oh.
fights.
Uh-oh.
It all
This
comes
could be
down.
trouble.
And now the stack is going to be here. Toronto Ultra trying to close it out now.
Pred, long range shots, at least takes away 1. Mac does as well.
One more tick.
On the point for
They got it.
Can they hold?
That's
Yes,
it.
Toronto.
3-0.
3-0.
What a swing.
answer back.
I'm telling you, man, this could, if it's gonna fucking, it's gonna springboard them into some shit. It's what it did yesterday.
Yep.
As Toronto gonna absolutely slay Seattle in control. 3 maps to 0, winning 2 attacks. 2 attack rounds.
Dose.
Pretty crazy. Scrap 23-17.
For Scrap is insane.
19, yep. Pred, 14 of his 19 kills were untraded. Pred 19 and 16. Playing good, but ultimately for the loss. Everyone else on Toronto, not, well, I guess one guy is positive. Insight was 16 and 13, but
Look at Hicksy, just trying to work my scores into the ground over here.
I'm telling you, man, I told
The
you,
last-
there ain't
the
that
last
many,
time I
there ain't
spent
that many
$4 on
kills for
anything
him
but a
to
pack of
get.
Smokes.
Scrappy be taking all them kills, better.
Dude.
Well, at least he doesn't have like 20 assists. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
But I believe we're
At least
gonna
he
go
won 12 and
into
16.
Fortress Hardpoint next. Should be interesting.
The mixer.
Yep, that could be pretty mixy.
Little
Very
bit of
well
Bacardi to
could
start the day.
start the reverse sweep action for Toronto if Toronto can take map 4, springboard them into that map 5. I expect Toronto to really come out hot, really try their ass off on this next one. Freaking Kleenex is going to be a flying around, bro. That wet tissue is going to be just in the wind. You know what I mean.
Yep.
They know exactly.
I don't know. My brother keeps on sending me pictures of weed. What are you, like 13? Like, I also smoke weed. Get away from me.
As you said, they win on defense. They win a second offense here in round 3.
Dude, I'm telling you.
The nice little 3-0. So,
and he'll send me pictures of the buds, but not tell me what it is.
problem being is that we've got that Fortress HP up.
Get out of here, dude.
Seattle,
Weird flex.
absolutely love, and for Toronto, they're gonna have to go through a very,
got 2 more Fortresses to go. We'll see the last one if Ultra can pick up this next game.
This is one of their auto vetoes in the beginning of the year. They started to expand their map pool, throw this in a couple of series, and see how it goes. They're sitting at an overall record of 2-3. But the biggest thing that stands out for me when I was looking at the numbers is their hold percentage. On a map like Fortress, where you have a majority of money hills, that P2 to that chain at P3, that is where you get a majority of your points. And then you're going up against Seattle, who are the #1 breaking team on this map. So this is going to be a tall task ahead for Toronto. But just based off of what we saw in that last map, Scraps finally came alive.
Yeah, he finally did. And like I said, it's what we brought up earlier, even coming into this series. Top left side of your screen versus the bottom right side of your screen. 2 players who absolutely have the potential to take over games. I will say, so far for Surge, it feels like it's actually been the other 3 players who have been really what has cascaded them, allowed for them to at times be up 1-0, 2-0 in this series. But it feels like maybe Scrap answers back in game 3, and now this has the chance to be Pred erupting maybe in game number 4. Just an unbelievable amount of talent across all 8 players. But like I said, man, Scrappy goes off in Hotel, and then when we talk about Fortress Hardpoint, I mean, this just has Pred's name written all over it to maybe close out the Toronto Ultra boys here.
Oh yeah, that's the guy you got to put a lot of focus on, because Pred, if you allow him to roam around your art, if you allow him to simply slay with that SMG presence all over the map, he is going to be the reason why you end up losing it. One of the best players in the game, statistically wise, doesn't matter what it is. The Predator is always going to find a way to get it done. So the full team collective effort so far in this series, but sometimes you just need a superstar. And on a map like Fortress, Pred is definitely the guy that you have to put a lot of focus on.
It just feels like there's a lot of weight. There's a lot of weight coming into this game 4. Like, the result of this map has massive implications on the rest of the CDL. I mean, we can get into seeding discussions about what this means for Seattle trying to get that extra 10 points above the Minnesota Rocker. What it means for Toronto Ultra, our defending Major 3 champions, to start off Major 4 0-2, and they still have teams like Atlanta FaZe to face off against. Not going to be an easy task for either 2 of these squads, not just to get this game done, but the loser of maybe this map, the loser
all right, of the series. Can Toronto keep the reverse sweep alive?
And so with that, Fortress HPs will return our eyes next.
I think so.
In terms of previous performances, definitely sides with Seattle. We'll see maybe if Toronto, off of that 3-0, have got some momentum on their side. I know we've been talking about fast and aggressive SMGs, but we got to remember, Toronto has got one of their own. Kleenex could very well be a difference maker for Ultra. As we jump into P1, it is Seattle with the early time.
And that's good work already from Seattle, starting off on the bad side, even with Scrap hitting that beautiful nade to find that first bullet onto Pred. They won a majority of their gunfights. They're able to start off with the initial P1 time, and Pred already finds 3 in the feed. Now it's going to force Kleenex to slow it on down. You want to make sure you maintain this side of the map. His teammates aren't finding any kills. Kleenex just going to strike, and now that's 3 dead. And look at the
Mac pushed up a little further than they thought.
Perfect start for Seattle.
Yeah, great work from Surge, and now instantly for accuracy, I was going to say, he's in a big spot. He stays alive in that 1v1. Not only does he have the time, but he's got the crossfire. He drops, and now Ultra instantly knocking on both of those doors. Over at the steps, a big call.
Nice double by Mac, too.
Mac will deliver.
I love it. Love to see a good anchor. That's that used to be my role. It was boring as fuck. I feel like I'm too strong of a shooter to play anchor this year.
They're spawning all the way at the next hill. They're probably
play it like Dashy.
one more good push, because you know how impactful that P3
I don't like,
can be.
nah. That ain't really my style, though, man. That fool will hold a lane forever. I get bored. I try to be more like formal when I play AR. Like a little more passive aggressive, I guess. Not so much pushing in.
Now for McKenzie,
I like to think of it that way, though. Probably.
Okay, well,
Matt got a cruise.
take him down. Still, here comes Pred. Here comes Seattle once more. This is a 1v1.
Are you even that, Pred?
That must be inside spot.
Pred, why didn't you just throw a nade in there? You have a nade.
Thankfully, the cavalry arrives
Sometimes
regardless, so
you just
Toronto
threw it and then pre-aimed him.
finally a chance
Wait
to
until he
get
jumps
on
out.
the board, and boy, do they need this time now, Jay.
And now we see what the #1 breaking team is able to
Dude,
do on
accuracy's
one of the more
lost.
difficult hills to break on in. They find that first kill, but Scrap playing a nice little corner in towards the stables. Is able to find
They were throwing nades over the top there, so that's why I tried to get rid. Yep.
Yeah.
And take that player off the
He was
side.
just
Great
lost,
work
though.
from
Like,
Seattle,
he didn't
great
understand.
communication to lead to that kill.
Like, he was
But still
supposed
a
to be
couple
aiming.
players here from Toronto.
But
Oh,
bombs.
4 big kills.
Their kill on the feed. Hold down that push. And Ultra did not budge. This has been a full 60 holes for them to get right back into this game.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very, very impressive situation there out of the longtime teammates of Scrappy and Hixie. I mean,
Even with
they're
Max
pretty much the
Predator
only two
missile,
players who are spawned up. Once that
they still
streak
got a
comes
full 60.
forward, they both win their fights, and
Yeah.
from
I think
there,
it's the first time
they
I've
make
seen
it
that
a
happen
full 60
this year.
pretty much over at the fountain. So
That P3 hill's hard to break, even with the cruise.
Oh, dude, it's a money hill.
Vaznevs once more.
It is a money hill.
Because
You
they
only
got the
three waves
kills,
coming
they
in, you got
they
four
they
people.
spread them out, but then instantly in Toronto got 3 down.
With early time in Seattle, given those spawns, are going to have a pinch established.
Snake it, snake it, snake it,
They
Hixie.
got to choose their timing carefully here.
He's 1 away from a cruise.
Drop 2 off the rip, and now
He's
for
got shit
Hixie.
on.
Oh, not able to find the cruise. Big gunfights for Seattle. Not just for the time, but also when it comes down to streaks.
He was trying too hard to
They killed
snake,
my
bro.
bro, too.
Should have just been laying
Get
down.
up, sometimes you're getting a little tunnel vision there. It's like, no, I must have all information.
Good time from Toronto here.
So far, running up that score.
Ooh,
Great hold
we
on
almost
this
had Matt.
P4 hard point. You have the SMGs on
Bad
side
timing.
Seattle.
He was
Jump
looking
up
right
to
at that
the
window, and
That
then as
dude
soon as
came
he
up behind
turned,
him.
yep.
in the feed. Toronto Ultra
Odd timing at a
usually
planet.
struggle on their holds, but completely have changed the script so far in this
Scrap.
hard point. Almost
Oh,
always
wow.
Disgusting get turned on.
Scraps with the
Yeah,
snap
that was
on six.
disgusting.
Yeah, that is wonderful work. Coming in from Scrappy, Toronto Ultra, my goodness.
This hill right here, bro, is mixy as fuck.
Well, it's also a money hill, though. Straight up, if you have someone bottom maps, someone in that left side spawn tunnel, just to keep them from spawning behind you, and then somebody in stables.
Yeah, he just had someone behind him already.
Those numbers, Jay. Take a look across the board. 12
Yeah.
and 10 for Scrappy. You've got Hixie, who's currently on another 3
Ooh, he was not ready for
He's
that.
positive. Kleenex is
Or
Mr.
Fred.
Engagement right now.
I know,
Wonderful
that
work
was,
across the board from
somebody
Toronto.
else,
These
not
boys
Fred.
have woken up and then some. Bonds begin to flip. Head on a swivel there for
Dude, that kill feed trips me out, bro.
positioning for P1.
It's
getting
opposite
set
of
up for
literally every other Call of Duty
next
we
few
played
spawns.
and Halo.
It's about to be a
What?
crazy,
It flows in the opposite direction.
second set of
Yeah,
rotations
it's supposed
now
to flow
between these two.
downwards instead
Yeah,
of
it's all about
upwards.
these fights towards our majority of the players
You'll
from
see,
Seattle
like,
spawning on
right
this
there,
side of
Matt
the map, so they're
kill
able to relieve
Scrap.
that pressure,
That's the
take
most
care of
recent
Scrap's
kill.
and Kleenex.
But on every other
And maintain
game, the
better
most
side
recent
going
kill is at
into
the
our
top
second
of the
rotation
list and it
of
goes
hard
down.
points, but
I didn't
Yeah.
realize that, I
just wait
guess.
for his time to strike.
Dude, it
Get some
throws me
spots
off
right
even
now,
when I'm
but
playing,
just in the
dude.
nick of time, he's able to
That's where
reset,
like half
finds
of my
that kill
shitty
onto
callouts
Mac,
while we're
cannot
recording
find
comes
the
from.
second. They at least makes an opening for his teammates. And now
Never
get
realized
those
it.
stables, and now this is where these gunfights are going to be big. Seattle. gotta
That's
be ready
why
for
I'm
pressure on
the
back end.
human great value
See if they
karma.
are. We'll see
Yep.
if they're ready for it, Mac.
Human great value
That other
karma.
dude.
So
said.
far, another excellent hard
I feel like I'm more like
beginning for him
Clayster.
and Brett, 17 and
Or
14.
26 even.
Pretty much for both of them. Mac continues to stay alive, trying to have some shifty movement over at P1.
Ooh,
getting tagged up and nearly
drop
bagged
shot
up.
it.
Fred,
Answered
it'll
on.
get dropped, and how about the
No,
three-piece?
because
Fred did
There
not like
for
that.
Toronto. Not only did they
Karma
get
can
the
turn
timing,
on when he
also
can go on a
trying to
24
take
streak
the spawns. Big gunfights there
at
for
any
Zip as
moment
he
also.
falls. Toronto
So, you know.
take the time,
Yeah,
and
Princess
now they've
really
got
can't
the
do that.
spawns themselves. All-out chaos right now here on Fortress, but it's Ultra who
I
finds
like
themselves in
the gas that you just gave me with that though, because I feel like Karma can pull out any weapon and do
Yeah.
the role, and I also feel like I can do that.
Yeah.
I can snipe, I can AR, and I can SMG, you know what I mean? I just need to work for my positioning better and my timings. I used to concentrate on being more like formal, the human UAV, that's my thing, man. That's what I'm good at, but nobody listens anymore. So I quit calling out like that. We don't play, well like you listen, we're like, other people we play with. Like, Beef doesn't know the call-outs. You know, and fucking nobody else, literally nobody else listens. Boogie, he does. I forget about Boogie sometimes.
Listening?
I'm going chip. I'm going front push trap. Yeah, I'm holding green. Stop, hold on me. Hey, one front. He's weak.
Yeah, front right.
Yeah, I'm
I'm needed.
Son, front really weak. Same.
It might be gate on me, bro. Holding it. He's still P5, boys. Still P5. Yep. One shot ship as well. I should spawn in with you. Actually, no, I'm gonna spawn out. They're gonna flood this fast out. They're gonna flood this fast out. Spawn out, boys. Hold on. I'm behind the front as well. 2 seconds. Yep.
Right now, dead.
They help Jimmy.
I'm okay. Front now. Front dead. Hey, weak. I'm dead now.
Last guy probably green. He's baiting his deep. Yeah, low green. Right. Hit him once. He's going on the stairs now. Top green. Big 50. Stairs, yeah.
I heard you.
I'll help gate. I'll spawn.
Okay, left front.
Up in gate. I might be a challenge front.
Yeah,
up in front.
One
Sure. Yeah, front. Front right. No, 2 front. 3 front. 3 front. One's absolute accuracy. Nice. Come on. Guys. Nice. One shot, Jimmy. You can challenge. I've already green engaged.
Actually, come in. Challenge out.
One shot, bro. One shot. Just nade.
The guy cross.
Back to nade.
Is it laying down left side?
I'm gonna spawn in green, maybe.
One behind me.
Find me, gate.
Gate dead. Front again.
Just soaked us.
One front again.
Stay alive. Yeah, I got it.
Green screen.
You gonna chow me? Yeah, I'm just trying to
Good.
bro. One shot.
Push.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Top green.
18 seconds. 18 seconds. What's this, bro?
See the guy front.
We're gonna stay green. Gotta be in green, bro. He's gonna kill wearing green.
What if they call him green?
They're gonna have break, boys.
I think they're calling maps green, yeah.
Stay your time on this break.
And Toronto Ultra's comms, man, they're so silky smooth. It's everyone's
Yeah,
just
dude, I like
relaxed,
those comms.
feet kicked
That
up.
was
It's
real
like
nice.
they're not even down 2-1 in this series.
Look at that jump by Kleenex.
They've been able to get some
Yeah.
time off of that P3 hard point
Damn
2
Spider-Man.
times now. So where they now have a 50-point, 60-point lead. And now they're on the brink
He's been
of
watching
finding
them
another
Shotzi
break in towards
videos.
P4. That's another 3 dead.
real,
Seattle
watching
just can't
lunchtime.
get a good setup.
Have you seen any
Just
lunchtime
like for
videos?
Kleenex, like he's just like,
Yeah,
all right,
I know who
guys,
he
I'm
is.
nasty. I'm Spider-Man. I'm jumping around. I've got
He's
the
a
spawns. I'm doing
monster
everything
for
right now.
what
I'm
he
the best player
plays.
in the game. Like,
He's a
it
rat
just
and a
sounds
half,
cool,
but he's a
collected.
monster.
Ultra, you would never know that they are up right now.
He shows me all the new spots.
He replied to one of my tweets yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, because he tweeted out that he was replacing Colt Havoc because he beat Colt Havoc in a 1v1. And I said,
Whooped him in a 1v1.
you better get on a plane. That one's on land. And then he tweeted, he said, oh shit, they didn't tell me. And then he got like grab his briefcase and run.
April Fools and a half.
Yeah. But that's why I called him. I was like, bitch, them's on land. You better get going.
Dude, for like somebody that's been in the computer world and the internet for so long, I'm such a gullible person, bro.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of negatives
I
against
hate
them.
April Fools
At least
so
Seattle
much.
had the better side of the map over
This
towards
could
our
be
side.
it.
They just have to
25
find an
seconds.
angle, try to get that first blood, get this player on
Inside
point.
got the
Great job
pinch.
of doing so. But Toronto, they are
Thanks
set
for
up for the
coming.
push. That's another 3 dead in the feed. Every single time I'm looking at that kill feed, it's Hixie finding 2 to
Imagine
shut down
being
that
Fame
pressure.
on the
A minute and
roster
40 in the
and
hill
playing with
alongside
some
his
Scottish
SMG
guys
duo,
in a
who's
Brit
been having a
and
phenomenal
not knowing what
hard
the
point
fuck's
so
going
far.
on in any
Toronto
part of the
Ultra
game.
trying to force the game 5, and they're 10 points away
Yep.
from doing so.
8
Boogie
seconds.
walked in there and they had that listening yesterday, and Boogie could not like understand any of it. Ultra takes the game.
Toronto
Kleenex went ham.
taking it to a map 5. I told you he was gonna fly, bro. Did I not?
Ooh, I love me some Kleenex. I hate how they call him a tissue with initiative. I feel like we can come up with a better name for him, like the human catalyst.
Nope. We'll call him the Great Danish Dream. I don't know.
The Great Dane got a dog in him, even though that's Kismet's deal.
Yeah.
The Great Dane, though.
35 and
The Great
23.
Dane.
The Great Danish Pastry.
I almost choked on my cigarette. Is it cream filled? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll never know.
Inside 30 and 20.
Look at these non-traded kills from Ultra. Alright, the swing proved successful. Now we're going to a game 5. Fortress S&D, my favorite game type mixed with map. Love it,
Yep.
love it, love it.
Crazy.
Mercado's also okay. I like Mercado's search. I wonder what Mercado Control would play like. Where are the points at? I guess like probably front warehouse or inside warehouse, and then
front
grandma's.
Yeah.
Or like well maybe inside grandma's. Bottom grandma's P1 or P2 I mean.
Yeah, it's gonna be an absolute blast to see how this one winds up. As
why are they rocking the optic colors today all heavy?
They always green.
Is it?
Pretty sure.
Why would I notice it then? It feels like it's different.
I don't know.
Probably just me.
Fortress S&D.
Scrap really needs to turn alive. Find that switch on Scrap's dick and flip it. Get that BDE.
I don't want to flip any switch on Scrap's dick, but okay.
Whoa. Will you chill?
That's what you just said.
Oh.
You said find that switch on Scrap's dick and flip it.
I was talking about big dick energy. I wasn't talking about masturbation.
Flipping a switch on a dick.
Fuck. God, thank the Lord we mute in these times.
The mutinous helmsman.
We probably shouldn't mute, but we do because of music.
On these, yeah. The only time I did it was.
They have that shit copyrighted, bro.
As soon as.
Like, I can't make a montage of this dope ass track.
No. Nope. Well, you can. It's just.
So.
Because yesterday I posted 4 videos, and the only one that got copyrighted was the one that. I went to fucking. I had to go grocery shopping. Because it was almost 2:30 and I didn't have nothing to eat.
With all this AI coming out and shit and the chat GPT 4 and all, it should be able to figure out when to mute stuff, you know? Need to start utilizing these tools. Me and Boogie, we got on the chat GPT where you could talk to it. The other night. Well, I couldn't do it by myself because I needed an actual phone number that wasn't a VoIP. And he had one. So he was in my room smoking. I was like, oh, bro, let's check this out. And we started talking to it. And, like, it was kind of weird. But you could tell, like, it's not anywhere near as cool as, like, what all the Facebook posts were making it out to be or whatever. It felt like I was talking to an AI, like...
You know where I saw it first was on the fucking South Park episode. I was over at Scott's house, and he was watching South Park, and, they were talking about the Chat GPT-2 and their homework. And
see, you could do that.
Yeah. And like, and then Mr. Garrison or whatever started using the Chat GPT to grade papers. And then the like school board comes out and they're like, "Oh, we're going to go search all of your guys' schoolwork to see if we can find traces of the AI." Of AI, doing their work, and then the teacher starts like getting all like he's like, "What? No, don't do that."
Now Garrison's gonna get fired. Oh shit! Wait, isn't it Mrs. Garrison now?
No, I think it's a different one. It's just not. It's not. Yeah, I forget.
So it's not canon.
Yeah, I forget which. I don't think it even.
Dude, I haven't watched that shit in so long.
It's not even Mr. Garrison. It's another teacher.
I would work. Okay, it's a whole different teacher.
Yeah.
But I've worked with this guy Jackson at Burger King, and like, he was infatuated with South Park, Family Guy, that whole line.
Yeah.
And like every day he would make these like references, because me and the other homies would have like these nice movie references and shit, like Pineapple Express or Step Brothers, and he would try and jump in with like South Park memes on us. And all of us would like stop and look at him like, you still have cable TV? Like, bro.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything after season 12 or 15 of that,
Yeah, and that was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's like on season 28 now or some shit.
I haven't seen South Park since my mom said it was okay to watch it.
Yeah, then that one wasn't cool no more.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
All right, map 5.
Mom, man,
here we
were
go.
band back then.
The
You ain't
Call
gonna
of Duty
plug
Week
up
is
GMC
presented
real
by
quick?
the GMC Hummer EV pickup,
No, fuck
the
no.
world's first
I'm gonna
all-electric
check
super
my
truck.
drops. Cause I
Upgrade your
need that
game
double
with the
XP.
Scuff, the official
97%
controller
of 2
of Call
hours.
of Duty Week.
What's 3% of
The
2
Call of
hours?
Duty
Is
League is
6%
brought
of
to
1
you by the
hour.
new series Citadel, premiering on
60
April
minutes was
28th,
divisible
only
by
on Prime
100.
Video.
Math is
How's
hard.
it going, friends, and welcome back to the Call of Duty League. We are starting
3% of 2 hours
Sunday,
is not a
right?
lot.
Toronto taking on
No,
Seattle
not a lot at all.
in what is
I'll get a
about to be
notification. I just
a game
fucking can't help
5
but to
thriller.
refresh and
Some
check it.
massive implications on the seeding when we talk
So it'll
about
pop up
this
as soon as
series.
it's ready.
Kind of in,
I just say how you
inverse
can't start the next one
scenarios.
until you
So for
redeem the first
Toronto,
one.
a win here would temporarily
But I mean,
tie
I
in
understand
with
why it's
Atlanta
that
for the
way. I
number
just don't
1
like
seed.
it.
Atlanta does have a match later today versus Florida.
All right,
Seattle,
coming into
a
my
win
favorite
for them
game.
gives them ownership back of that number
Who do you got to win
7
this
seed.
round?
Currently tied right now.
Gotta
with
still go with
Tucker
Toronto,
after
I
their
guess.
2 home series W's
Look at that,
yesterday.
6-3,
So, Jay,
1-5
a
in
big
Fortress
one right now
S&D.
for both of these squads. Somebody starting
As
off
much as I want to
0-2.
go for Toronto,
Yeah,
and I am
it's definitely a
going
big
for
one
Toronto,
both
I
of these
feel
squads,
like
but
Seattle's
Seattle
going to take
Surge,
this map.
they
What
took
is this
the lead.
music?
They did not want to
Gonna
find
be on
themselves in
Stop
this
this
situation
hunt.
playing their worst S&D map all the way into game number 5. They don't want to play hotel. They don't want to play embassy.
They did a
They also
gong
don't
on
wanna
round
play
11
Mercado.
last
Taking
last
Team
was
B,
like
Toronto
when it did
has
Really?
round 5
choosing
round 11
Fortress, but
they
now
did like a
one and
gong
one
sound
inside
before
of
it.
Seattle Surge.
I was like, what the fuck?
This hasn't been good, man. And it all
Really?
starts on the defensive
Like
side.
Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
Are not good on that end.
Like the, not even the
Toronto
game though,
Ultra.
Mortal
It's
Kombat
all
the
about winning
movie.
your attacking
Yeah.
rounds, but early into this one, Seattle
That's dope. I love
kind
it.
of put the pressure over towards
Dude.
A. They know there's no
Fred knows
positions
he's
to
up
work
there.
with.
He
So Mac is
knows.
slowly trying to edge his way up
He's
towards
probably
the
just,
spawn plane.
he's like
How
blocking the
about
light.
this kind of engagement that very well could start
Kleenex
off
knows Pred's there though
this is game
too.
number 5
They both
here
have
in round
watts,
1.
and they're like,
First
nah.
blood, gonna go to Kleenex, gonna go to Pred. 2 masters
Oh
at
my
their craft.
god, such a slow
It's a great day.
start.
Looks to lock things down. Remain solid. Meanwhile, the Predator,
All right, guys,
the
we're still
Aussie,
4v4 here.
on the other side looks to do the same. Engagement. And we'll have to hold off for now. In the meantime, that bomb still has yet
All
to
right,
get
Kleenex
planted.
is free to
35
move.
seconds on the clock. Surge do eventually.
Oh, Red
begin
win,
their
Pred
pursuit.
lose.
In the meantime,
Kleenex
his
win.
accuracy for the first blood. Pred also able to answer. And at the same time, Toronto are able to drop 2. Pred escapes with 2 HP.
Put that bomb down,
Has
actually.
now been
Oh,
planted, and here
I didn't
comes
mean like
Toronto. It now leads into
1v1.
1v1. Scrappy.
Oh!
To scrap. My
look at him
God,
talk.
what a
Look at
start.
him talk.
That's so tough, man.
Are you the
You're
only
thinking
one wearing
fast
blue
net
light
versus
glasses?
tack.
'Cause
Look at this.
you can't buy those in
You're
the
gonna
first
put
place.
yourself in the advantage, but the hip fire is able
The
to
hip
connect
fire's
the scrap,
connected too, bro.
and
That's
eventually
insane.
leads to the snap. The fine 3 on the round, secure
Do you think
round
Scrap
number
can
1
play
for
the same
Toronto
without his
Ultra.
glasses?
Such
Like
a
his blue light
crucial
glasses?
round
Or do you
on the
think he has
retake
to have
right
those
there
in?
from
Oh,
Toronto.
they're probably sponsored. Look at all
As
of
they
them.
get
They're
it done,
sponsored.
man, and that one's got us thinking if you are Seattle, you get the
I'm like,
first
bro,
blood,
I
you
couldn't
win a
play
couple
with those on.
gunfights
They
to
would
keep
like
the
bug
trades-
my
the
head
trade
and my
stagnant.
headset and like
But it's
it
all
did so
on
much
Scrap.
physical
Rookie of the
discomfort
year.
as opposed to how much comfort it would give
Clutches
my
up for Ultra.
eyeballs.
You don't reckon, you don't realize how much fucking they hurt after I'm wearing them right now because my eyes have been hurting after fucking 2 days of doing this shit.
But also, the more you wear them, the more it's gonna hurt when you don't wear them. Just because that's how
Yeah.
humans
Defense
work.
for them on this map has not treated them well.
You know what? Mostly it helps though. The
Yeah,
ring
12
lights,
overall.
the lights that they put on in
Yeah,
front of you. That
yeah, I could feel
They
that.
only have a 12% chance at
I mean, I've
beating the
never
round.
been in front of one of those
So
lights.
if you are Ultra, just try to work up towards
because
this
I have
top
one
lane.
ring light
I've
in front of
been
me,
in
and that's
the
what
edges
kills
way
me,
up.
man. That fucking
Seattle
ring light.
Surge, they're just going to be there to pounce
got a
on
ring
you
light?
immediately as soon as they put that pressure on towards stage.
Nice.
Oh, and a big gun
I didn't know you were like that, man.
Another first blood. Tacked
I
it
didn't know
out.
you got down.
That's pretty much like his 4th or 5th so far. of
I'm
this
glad
series.
my
Mac runs
$400
in
I've donated
and ends
to
up
your stream
finding
so far
a
is gonna get
double.
used.
It is all up to Kleenex, and he gets found.
It's one you
out.
could get at
Surge.
Walmart for like
As we
25
said,
bucks that
struggled
that
mightily
has
with
like
the
a
retakes.
holder for
They
your
struggled
phone that's
mightily
supposed to be for
on the
like
defensive side, and
vlogging
their
on your
first
phone.
opportunity
Oh
added.
yeah. I saw
It
those.
is
They store them
really
like right next to the
not been clearer
Legos.
than that.
Yeah.
That could be their best defensive
Oh, I
round
don't
of
know
the
about
season.
Legos, but
Oh yeah, without question.
Yeah.
It just came down to the teamwork. No one was trying to be the individual
That's kidding.
playmaker to flank through.
I have
cover,
seen
two top double
in the toy
windows.
aisle. There's like my little streamer startup toy collection thing.
This was a big one that was in the electronics aisle, but still.
Well, I mean, there's like a toy set that you can get. It comes with like a ring light that has like little lights in it, and then like a microphone.
My little vlogger set.
Dude, yeah, no, yeah. Oh, it was painful.
Yeah, I mean, coming into today, we were
Brandon
talking
picked it
about
up,
how
and
it's
little Brandon, I slapped it out of his hand. No, stay in school. Don't be like this.
Not so much. Even in their series yesterday, Pred was dropping bombs, and really was not the case for the rest of the squad today. It has been the total opposite, and what has provided them their opening
it's the standoff again.
It was pretty much the entirety of the team, and then Pred would pretty much doing his thing. Another opening and
I got my 30 minutes, so at 4:25.
Aggressing each other. Pred finds the
20.
timing. He's able to strike. Not only do they have the first blood, but they've got the bomb planted.
Yeah, bomb planted now in a 4v3 situation. Ultra just gotta do exactly what they did last time around. Pressure all out throughout the front arches, but they all get cut down. Great
Nice
setup
play
from
out
Seattle. This time to hold down their power spots. Pred gets that information onto Kleenex, gets him one shot. Then you also get the information onto Hixie, trying to be the aggressor.
Think you could throw me together some thumbnails?
Pred is able to strike with that first bud. Bomb is down. You saw Toronto even in the man disadvantage. They knew that we had to put the pressure on from the front end. Unfortunately, none of the gunfights go their favor. Seattle surge.
I meant to do it before we even started, but
Seattle, I mean, should be up
I had to run to the
3-0
store
based
and
off how that
yeah.
first round went. I mean, a few shots, one gun engagement.
Scrappy got
a few
that
bullets
snipey.
opposite, and we're talking about this is
Oh,
like
I saw your
rounds from
thumbnails, by the
Surge.
way.
However, for Toronto,
Yeah.
they have one on the board, but quickly for Seattle, they are
Oh, yeah.
instantly into that A objective. Sniper out and Scrap. Not
Did
able
I
to
click
land
on
in the meantime.
Photoshop yet?
It's a
I don't even
shot.
remember.
Actually ends up finding the kill.
I'll do it
They
again.
tossed out. Kleenex will fall. And as the dust
Now my
settles, we find
computer's gonna
ourselves
crash.
in 2v2, and somehow Scrap is still alive.
Yeah, somehow, some way, Scrap, even with the sniper pistol in hand, close range engagements, he's still able to stay alive.
2v2.
But now, your main focus is on where is Pred, because this was a play that was pushed out towards the site.
Got him.
Scrap, fortunately, gonna fall to Sib.
I hate doing gun mills while they're
Now
playing
inside.
because I can't
We know
watch.
he has
I'm gonna wait until after
flexibility in
this.
search and
That's
destroy,
why I
but
said
Oh,
you
no, I
can't
can't.
jump up.
No,
It's
well,
not
I
gonna
can on
help
this
you
first
at all.
game.
Bomb's still gonna be down over towards stage, but that dead silence is also about
But
to
I
work.
am gonna wait for my Photoshop to open
around the
next
corner.
year.
Brad goes low. Insight's able to
So I
take
guess
it.
I
Now
can
brings
watch.
it into the 1v1.
I'll just minimize
30
everything on my
seconds to
desktop,
go.
then I can see when it loads.
And that bomb, not in the greatest of spots
1v1,
for Insight, as we
ass
said,
to
considering
ass,
that dead
ass
silence
to
is
ass.
no longer going to be an option for him. Time continues to tick, and it is all on to what Jamie Craven can provide us with. A 1v1 still on the cards as Sib, patient as ever, holds his irons, and Insight get the visuals. He
has
does.
vision,
Excellent.
bro.
He can get it.
How
He
did
can
you
get it.
see him there?
And this is going to be successful.
Yeah,
Now bringing
you
the
can get
focus
plant
onto what
40
Sib
seconds.
does next.
Excuse me.
And Insight's playing this beautifully. With the great stage towards the stage with Sib with the shots.
Wow.
6
What a good
HP
shot
left.
by Sib.
Able to hit
5
a
and 1.
beautiful
Absolutely
angle
amazing.
in through the open
He
arch.
beaming, bro.
Jumps
Beaming.
up on the ledge and finds that
Dude,
kill
look how
onto
stoic he
Insight.
is. That's
Tells
that
him,
face
no,
you're talking
no,
about.
you are gonna win this one versus me.
Look, he winked at Pred.
As
Yep.
Seattle Surge.
Did you see that? He
With
winked at him.
2
Yep.
defensive
All right,
rounds
so you're Pred,
far
I'm
in
Sib.
this search and destroy, but what a clutch from Sib.
You
To
use
not be the
SMG, I use
aggressor in that
AR.
situation allows
See
the
what I'm
bomb to
getting at?
go down.
I'll play
He
with
trusts
sniper
his
if it's
gunny a
needed.
lot
Probably
more.
never. But
And it comes out on
see,
top.
see.
To now put Seattle up 3-1.
That is a monumental 1v1 there for Civ. Rarely do we see a smile. And Jay, we
Oh,
also
the
got
Photoshop's
away
open
from
now.
the
I gotta
guy.
wait for my
Oh,
12,000
scrap.
points to load.
He's got
You know, the big
accuracy
round
with his
we see
scissor
Kyle
stick.
coming in from that man. Kleenex on the
Kleenex
other
getting
side,
killed
trying to
with
get
one shot
Toronto
left in
right
his
back
clip.
in this. Fred at least makes the man count that much more favorable, so it's a 2v4 that now brings it into a 2v3. Thankfully, you've got the Aussie and you've got the hot shot coming in from Sib. We'll see what they can do with this
Calling it a hot
position. There
shot?
is a lot of time still on the clock left.
Yeah, and Sib's one kill off of earning that cruise missile.
Bomb going down on it.
Probably just gonna try to play for this bomb plant. Put himself in a nice little angle to at least play for 1 kill.
Sib's like, where do I go? What do I do?
Sandwich.
Finds himself all the way pushed up towards open
Gonna
and ready
go
for the
baby,
wrap
a
back.
hot
He has
shot.
that angle. So many things have to be watched, but Toronto Ultra
Stop using
trying
that
to
word.
attack through arc.
It's a bit of a tricky setup. Right now
In
for
drugs, that
Surge,
means something
high-risk,
else.
high reward, and currently it is favoring them very nicely. Sib earns the cruise missile before
Oh,
hitting
he's
the deck,
going
and with
for it,
that,
he's going for it.
Pixie versus Pred. Pixie,
No, he
the
wasn't.
rookie, who's been known to go for many diffuses
Now
in
he
his
is.
career, is Fires locking in another one. Does Pred go for the chow? Does Pred go for
Got him.
all the shots are in. Pred
missile.
able to put in another massive.
Bro, if Toronto lose another map 5 after almost completing the reverse sweep,
all the way through
it's not gonna look pretty.
A smile for him and Surge continue.
Twice.
I'm gonna have to bring those guys coffee styrofoam cups from now on.
They need to work on their S&D is what they need.
Sophomores just clutched up in a 2v4
All right,
situation.
Photoshop's
Pred is able to find
open.
3 on the round. The one kill that
Computer is
Sip
being
found
fried right
was all
now.
that he needed to
Holy
do
shit.
to earn himself that cruise missile. But what a clutch.
4-1.
Right from Seattle Surge.
Seattle.
Not their best S&D map, but obviously they've been putting in work on the
Dude, I
back end
updated my PC,
to get a lot better
and
at
now
it, and it's been showing so far.
You know the
Up
thing.
4-1,
It's
cruise
doing that
missile to
thing
work
where
with
everything's
Toronto
weird
Ultra.
now.
They gotta switch it up. Let's try to get
Oh,
this one down
nice
to
out of
Pred.
Pred.
He finds the timing,
Where are
he
my
finds
PSD
another
files?
first blood.
I mean, that's just a perfect example. I mean, to kick off this round of just the way that Pred can attack you, instantly goes for the information toward bottom.
Bottom?
Just
No.
the one angle that Toronto decides to not send a player this time,
PSD,
and then
right?
ends up tagging up Hixie,
That's
who's going
PNG.
for the bomb plant.
P4.
Wonderful work coming in from Surge as they have invested 2 dead
Yes.
silences here onto the SMGs.
Oh, there
Hunting
they
for
are.
info,
They
and
didn't
here
load
comes
in
the
at
cruise
first.
missile as
So-
well.
That's
Wonderful
weird.
work from Surge, and here comes the cruise. Ends up finding the third. It is all on tape.
Just right.
Found
I don't
out,
want
and Pred is running through happy. A 6 spree for him. And
Nope.
Seattle
Wrong
can
one.
do no wrong.
Oh, no, are they doing
Muscle up,
pull-ups?
Some smiles, some
Ah!
wings.
Sid
Everybody's
don't know how to
feeling
do
good.
pull-ups. He's like, I don't know how to do
This has
it.
been flawless
I don't know how
search
to
and
do it
destroy,
either.
man. Seattle Surge, they struggle on their
You gotta jump on the
defenses.
bomb
They're clutching
first.
up on a couple of those, but on their attacking rounds,
Oh, I mean, I don't know how to do the pull-up
2v4s
part. I
does
can
not
get
matter.
where I'm
They
hanging
have
from
that
that
ice
thing,
in
but I
them
can't
today.
pull myself up.
As this time around, Sib says, we're up 4-1. I'm going to invest the cruise missile
Alright,
right now. I'm not
so
going to wait
we're,
until
what,
it gets
major
more
4?
down the line.
Yes,
You get
major
that
4
first blow off some player
qualifiers.
putting on that bomb. And you call on that cruise to get all the information to eventually lead to all the kills as Pred earns himself a cruise of his own. This is looking like it's over for Toronto Ultra, man. They got to find something.
Yeah, it feels like for Surge, it's not if, it's a matter of when, and maybe it could be sooner than we think. Cruise missile established, Surge are running this one done now.
What do we
And a
name all
5-1
the other
advantage in the
qualifier
last
ones?
game, and allow for Toronto to come screaming back.
I think.
And his accuracy was able to put 2 of the Toronto Ultra members down.
Good
So
question.
it is
I think that we put
instantly Hixie and
qualifiers.
Insight left alive. Hixie
won't
tagged
fit.
up but not dropped. Tries to go for the
I think I just put quals.
Chows,
No.
and makes Sib have to rethink that gunfight. The rookie with some confidence.
No, you would put
Now
qualifiers.
made his way into the A
Major
site
3
as all
qualifiers.
things begin to pause.
It just went kind of by your face.
Actually,
It was right by my head and kind of ended right by your
down.
face.
Now it's all left up to
I'm gonna
Pred.
change the
1v2.
size. How do you spell qualifiers?
Fred, this is a
Q-U-A-L-I.
kill.
F-I-E-R.
30 seconds
Yeah.
left, and it's
Yeah.
him versus Insight
Gotta make sure.
for the series.
One
Bomb is
less.
going to be over at A, but Pred
1v1
maybe
for
smells
the
blood in
win.
the water, living up to his name. Maybe wants to go for the
Nope.
gunfight. Insight with some
Insight.
tags on the back. Pred went for the route, but Insight clutches up and stays alive. Toronto, just by the skin of their teeth, keep this series afloat.
Yeah, that was just good repositioning right there out of Insight. He knows that Pred likes to be the aggressor.
Oh, okay.
Potentially wants to hit a route, and it plays out perfectly. So he backs his way up all the way towards bottom maps. Catches Pred on the rotation. And is able to keep Toronto Ultra in this search and destroy a little bit longer. But now you just have to figure out what mid-round adjustments you have to make. It's always been Pred striking on that first blood, taking your bomb carrier down. So they switch it up this time around. You get a couple SMGs that are going to be aggressive towards the arch. It should be a free bomb plant.
And as we said, maybe try to make Seattle, and we've talked about the stats, we pretty much throw those out the window, but on their defensive sides, historically, they have struggled. So with that instant
down.
bomb plant, what do? Pred, again, able to drop Kleenex for the first. Another first blood for Seattle. Does he have another one cooked up? Insight, knowing how valuable his life, especially is at the later stages of rounds, trying to stay up. Hixie ends up winning his fight. Toronto down in numbers, but thankfully, they've got the time at their side. Here comes Seattle.
And Hixie pops that dead
Scrappy
side, so he's
just
thinking,
laying there.
Scraps, if you can stay alive as long as you can, I'm going to hit the route.
He hears that
Actually,
fool,
looks like he
too.
puts himself in a
Let's see his
position.
dead
Oh my god,
silence.
oh my god.
But Scraps is in such a great
Yeah,
spot.
what a
You get this
play.
player off.
Oh,
Hixie is
wow.
the last player. It's all
Pred,
up to Pred.
1v1.
The
He doesn't have time.
And Toronto Ultra
Toronto staying alive.
starting to fight back round after
Staying
round.
alive,
They know
staying
that
alive.
Seattle tend to struggle on their defensive side. But it was all
do
on
this
shutting
to
down
me?
Prep, getting that player off bomb. You whip out the SMGs, you get aggressive towards the arches. And even in a 2v3 scrap, put himself in a great position to stalling out that clock, allowing Hixie to hit that flank and eventually clutch up on the round. Ultra now down 5-3.
Jay, why does Toronto
thumbnail
keep
win
doing
coming.
this to us? They're starting
Thank
out
you.
0 in series, and the game 2 they started off down 5-1, brought it back to at least around 10, down 5-1. Now they've got it to 5-3.
You got Photoshop on your new PC yet?
Do we see
Or on
another
your laptop?
round 10, maybe around 11?
We need to fix your box, man.
Starting to feel some life.
We'll have to do that one of
It
these
could
days
surge,
for real,
put
for
them
real.
to bed here.
Today would have been a
Another
perfect
chance
day
to do so.
to come get me and
And
do
it could
it.
be Fred who comes through with the kills. That's 2 to start. There's the third. It surely should be a W here
Yes,
for
I can be
Seattle.
better, and don't call
They
me
can feel
Shirley.
it. They can feel it. They're about
Oh,
to
going
take
down.
major 3
Yep.
champions
Seattle did it.
down, and there it is.
Just like yesterday.
Doing it in the circle.
Scrappy pissed off.
Scott's mad.
Off the reverse sweep.
He said, why do I suck so much today?
All right, as Seattle Surge gonna take that game 5 from Toronto Ultra. Any final thoughts, Cap, as we finish this up?
I'm just looking forward to the Optic game next.
The game next. Stick around for more CDL action. Much love.